Most people know Hurstbridge as the end of a Melbourne train line, or just a town you drive through on the way to King Lake. It's relaxed, calm and peaceful. Cafes, small stores and that country town feel not far from Melbourne. But the reason Hurstbridge got its name starts with a murder. Back in the 1850s, Henry Hurst and his family settled near Diamond Creek. At the time, this area was mostly bushland, farms and rough dirt roads. To make it easier to cross the creek, the Hurst family built a wooden bridge over Diamond Creek. Locals started calling the area Hurstbridge, and eventually the name stuck. On October 4, 1866, a bushranger named Robert Burke, also known as Robert McCluskey, arrived at the Hurst property asking for food while travelling through the area. Henry's sister Ellen noticed Burke was carrying a hidden gun and warned Henry. What happened next depends on which version of the story you believe. A fight broke out inside the house. Some reports say Henry may have fired first before Burke fired back. Others say it was a struggle between the two men. But by the end of it, Henry Hurst had been shot and later died from his wounds. Not long after, locals captured Burke before police arrived. He was reportedly tied to a wagon wheel under a nearby tree while waiting for troopers from Queenstown, now known as St Andrews. He was taken to Melbourne, found guilty of murder and hanged on November 29, 1866. Henry Hurst was buried not far from the site of his death, close to the town that would eventually carry his name forever. Years later, the railway line reached Hurstbridge in 1912, helping the town grow around the station, apple orchards and farms. Most people pass through Hurstbridge without even thinking about where the name came from. Some people only know it's because it's written on the front of a metro train. But behind this quiet little town is a real story from Victoria's early days involving bushrangers, tragedy and the man whose name became part of history. So next time you're driving through Hurstbridge, don't just keep going. Stop, have a walk around the town, grab a coffee and take in the history behind the name and its heritage trail. And maybe even pay Henry Hurst a visit at his grave, the man behind the name and the story of the town itself. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like and leave a comment. Had you ever heard of this story behind Hurstbridge before? And what do you think really happened inside that house that day? Please also consider subscribing, it really helps my channel grow. Thanks for watching.